Good afternoon. This is a cooking recipe of mashed sweet potatoes with goat's cheese and pistachios. A classic American Thanksgiving recipe. For this you'll require 1 kilograms sweet potatoes. This has been chopped, but you later have to boil it and squash it with an instrument that looks like this. You need about 100 grams of pistachios. You can chop them even smaller if you wish. You need some clarified butter, typically about half a cup of it or quarter cup of it. You need about 50 grams of goat cheese to top up, which I will show you right at the end. And you'll need about half a cup of milk. That clarified butter and milk have to be mixed half a cup together to what's called a half and half mixture. And let's start cooking mashed sweet potatoes with goat's cheese and pistachios. Here are the potatoes being boiled in water. To make a head start, you may as well use boiled water, pre-boiled water, so you can save some time and the potatoes can be boiled. Here are the sweet potatoes boiled, and after they are boiled, there's an easy way to test it out. One way is to use a knife and to try to chop it, and if you can run your knife through it which I can do quite easily, then it's ready to be processed by means of squashing using this instrument. So what you do is you remove all the water, just take the sweet potatoes by themselves in a solid container, any container, and then squash it this way, up to down or sideways until it's completely soft. These are the hot potatoes just taken out of the water. This is the squashing process. I'm squashing them all. In fact, if you have a food processor at home, you can also use the food processor, or whichever way, until they're completely squashed. You can even see the steam from the sweet potatoes blinding the camera lens, which is why it's blurry. As long as it's semi-solid this way. And that's a good shot of the finished products after you mashed all the sweet potatoes, 1 kilogram. After boiling it, after mashing it, this is how it should look like, ready for processing into cooking. The next step is creation of what's called the half and half mixture. For that, you need 1 cup, any ordinary sized cup, and through that, you need to add half of it, consisting of the clarified butter, into this cup, and the rest of the half of the cup should be filled with any ordinary milk. That's called the half and half mixture. And after you have done that, melt all the butter into the milk. You might just need a few seconds, 10 or 20 seconds of microwave. So melt the butter into the milk and then pour this mixture over the mashed sweet potatoes. And then again, using that masher or using a spoon or even your hands or even a food processor, mix this full mixture together. And here is the clarified butter with the milk, half cup each, being mixed. As you can see, the clarified butter is rather lumpy, so the best way to deal with it is to simply place it in the microwave oven after 1 minute, and I'll show you the product. After 1 minute in the microwave of the half and half mixture, this is how it looks like. I did mention 10 or 20 seconds earlier. That depends on how quickly you can actually melt the clarified butter. 10 seconds would be enough in certain microwaves, but some need 1 minute. Now add all this into the mashed potato mixture and mix it all in together. You can use spoon or hands or food processor or even the masher device. In my case, I'll be using a spoon. This is how the product looks like, the mashed potatoes with the half and half mixture after it's all been mixed together. To this you can add the pistachios at this stage. You can even bake the pistachios for 30 seconds if you wish before adding it in. I prefer not to bake it. That's just how I like it to be tasted, but your taste might be different. Then mix all this together as well. And voila, here is the finished product. This is how it looks like, close-up view. The mashed potatoes, you can see interspersed in between are pistachios. It's got the 50-50 mixture in it. At this stage you could even add in some thyme to it, and here's some goat's cheese which could also be added on top for decoration. Another thing is that this full mixture can be stored at your workplace in the fridge, and you can eat it over the next 3 to 4 days, bit by bit by bit. It's completely vegetarian, it's extremely healthy. It is said that sweet potatoes have a low glycemic index compared to normal potatoes, so less likely to cause insulin resistance and diabetes. It's got lots of fibers, you can even see some fibers sticking out. Very, very healthy to the intestines. And it's vegetarian and it's very tasty, so tuck in, enjoy my dear friends, my mashed potatoes pistachios recipe. Thank you and goodbye.